Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Book Review and Summary. Book Review and Summary number 33. The Disappearing Spoon by Sam Kean. The book is about the periodic table, how it was constructed, how elements were discovered, and how elements react, and the history of them. Sam Kean is an American writer who writes predominantly on science topics, and his books dominate the science books arena. The book starts with a basic construct of the periodic table, explaining the framework of what the rows and columns mean and why the chart looks the way it is. There is this atomic number, atomic mass, which are terminologies explained throughout the book, so that one can understand the way the chart is constructed. The author touches upon why the elements are named what they are. Some of them are named with a lot of history behind them. There is a whole chapter dedicated on Mendeleev, who constructed the periodic table by collating a lot of work that happened in that period. There is a discussion around subatomic chemistry, the orbits, the orbitals, and how elements react with one another. From here on, the book gets into the politics, history of elements in the periodic table. A lot of elements or metals were used during warfare from the Greek times. The invention of being able to fix nitrogen from atmosphere in creating the fertilizer and the explosives have also been discussed. Once the periodic table was constructed with a certain logic, discovering the other elements that could fit in the periodic table of this form and shape was always a challenge. There is a chapter on how each of them were discussed and how nations fought against each other to identify these elements to place them in the periodic table. A lot of bombarding of atoms of existing elements with electrons happened to create new elements that could fit into the periodic table. The book starts to traverse towards how the elements interact with the biological world as well. The discovery of sulfur and further inventions in antibiotics towards curing some uncurable diseases at that point in time is intriguing. There is a discussion of how some of the elements are used for poisoning, how it impacts the economies of the world, and how countries handle the extraction of some of these elements. There is a discussion around Marie Curie and how her discovery of some of the elements, the naming of them, say polonium for Poland, was constructed only because Poland was not recognized as a country then, and Marie Curie wanted to create a ruckus out of it. There is a chapter around how the elements react at sub-zero temperatures and how their behaviors change at these levels. What are the key takeaways from the book? Number 1. The book is about bringing back the chemistry buff in you and bringing back memories of the elements of the periodic table. Number 2. A lot of interesting tidbits around the discovery of some of the elements, and the naming of them is just fascinating. People were racing to discover elements and name them. Number 3. The fact that all these elements have come from the stars, which are made of hydrogen and helium only, is just intriguing. We have all been constructed from pecks of dust, so are the elements. With that, we come to the conclusion of another episode of Book Review and Summary. I'll catch up with you with another interesting book and its review in another episode. Thank you.